saying, wow, that was far round. Didn't know us yesterday, y'all know who we are now. Broadcasting live with the live shit, live shit. Salt Lake City, yo, straight out the high shit. Got the beats buzzing like a Wu-Tang track. We don't fuck with it if it don't boom bap.
Fucking 801 hip hop all fucking day, man. This shit is underground, it's where it remains. Fucking mezcal, Hemis. We tired of these fucking whack ass, weak ass, soft ass fucking rappers singing ballads to their bitches and shit. Man, come on with some real shit, bro. Grow some fucking nuts. God damn it, we're tired of this soft shit, man. When's the real shit coming out, bro? Fuck, been waiting for something dope. Peace.
Rolling in the mothership like I was Star Child. Pulled up the Odyssey, ready to bar out. Rather had the head saying, wow, that was far round. Didn't know us yesterday, y'all know who we are now. Broadcasting live with the live shit, live shit. Salt Lake City, yo, straight out the high shit. Got the beats buzzing like a Wu-Tang track.
Let them talk shit.
Yeah. I'm back in my bag.
See where the fuck he gets them.
He's back in his bag. Alright.
Yeah.
Gabino.
Yo, the thoughts to black out, so let's start when the beat drop. He's hot, fuck your storyboards and your weak plots. Beatbox, then cipher the circle, let the team watch. We rock,
Hands up, let them know this is our spot.
we rock.
Hands up, let them know this is our spot.
Sheesh. Yeah, now back to the bar party. Venom swinging, symbiote eating, I'm Tom Hardy. Party with the best of them, presence of Armani.
Clean.
Partly with the essence, I'm legend in God body. Whoa,
Heat check,
whoa,
heat check,
whoa,
heat check,
whoa.
heat check.
Whoa, fuck I care what you think, pussy, this my song. We bomb, B101, smell the napalm. Naysayers watch from the side, envious pride palms. Hee-haw, you donkeys couldn't ever see King Kong. Don't ever disrespect me, bitch, Bing bong, this rap shit has ups and downs, seesaw. Spitting sushi when I rhyme, nicknames raw. Coast to coast when I post her big game brawn. 85 sunrise, sunset's gone. Ugh. I'm back in my bag, yeah.
We're not done yet, boy.
You can see I'm back in my bag, yeah.
Got a few more to go.
You can see I'm back in my bag, yeah.
We ain't done yet, boy.
Come and see I'm back in my bag, yeah. Yeah. Gabino, Gretzky, I ride a wave on a jet ski. Want a feature, don't let me. I sat on my act to test me.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. I sat on my act to test me. SAT, ACT test, I impressed me.
Wow.
What it means, I dropped the mic to address me and address what had oppressed me. A lesson that had complexities. Destiny on a mezzanine, looking to level up. My ego's on full throttle, I'm done bottling up. Modern day Aristotle, play with dope finger cuts. Whoa,
Heat check,
whoa,
heat check,
whoa,
heat check,
whoa.
heat check.
Mr. Jack of all trades, who was castaway Tom Hanks. Now I'm back to play all bases with Satchel Paige. Arm race to the finish line, they can't. My acumen's too great, I combat against mortals. Finish them, why wait? And it's recipes, Jeff. I wish you saw all of this. For how far we've come, we damn near called all of this. Sheesh, boy, tell me that I'm lying. The zoo picked a chosen few, the pride's mine. Watch me work out minutes and months and stretch time. Bunsen burner to flank. Oh, come on, man.
Stop it, Dad.
You can see I'm back in my bag, yeah.
We still going, bro.
You can see I'm back in my bag, yeah.
Let's keep going, bro.
Come and see I'm back in
Yeah.
my bag, yeah.
Yeah.
I struck gold promise, let there be blood homage. My blood's in that soil and oil and feels tarnished. My name's not mentioned at all, shit, I'm astonished.
Wow.
I'm topless, anything, ketamine, how ironic. Y'all sleeping on me, your bed frame's lost balance. Carbon copy of no man, my print's iconic. These teens struggling with intense unknown colic. Let a Utah rapper live, I'm giving ballads. God did what he was supposed to, shout the Khaled. Whoa,
Heat check,
whoa,
heat check,
whoa,
heat check,
whoa,
heat check.
whoa. Confuse a couple of fuses, done misfire. And now you got a problem to solve, let's rewire. Yesterday's poem is gone, unretired.
Tell 'em again.
Got me working overtime here, I'm retired. Yesterday's poem is gone, unretired. Got me working overtime here, I'm retired. Ugh, as if I ever left. Gabino, Grhymes, yesterday's poem. Man, we still out here. And we still making classics, baby. I'm back in my bag, yeah. You can see I'm back in my bag, yeah.
We out here, man.
You can see I'm back in my bag, yeah. Come and see I'm back in my bag, yeah.
We out.
fall asleep to the thought of me ripping a show. The dawn would creep, I yawn and be too timid to flow. Was all a dream, cause the town I was living in, yo, was the epitome of every polygamy joke. A city kid from sunny culture, California, to a small town full of old Church Valley Mormons. Mind as open as the shelter, family origins were free speech. Never heard a word that endorsed it until the land is more set. But none of that felt interesting. I bumped Pac and buzzed off Shel Silverstein. A poet before it was to live a dream. A rapper shortly after Slim hit the scene. Yeah, the same time every white kid you know rap. But my time and place, I was the only kid that flowed. And so 4 years, part of me I didn't show cats, I'd hold back. But that's because I didn't know that.
If you feel that they will come, you're wasting too much time trying to satisfy the dumb. Holding your breath, only sacrifice alone for a chance that you become better off with some other place to start from. If you feel that they will come, you're wasting too much time trying to satisfy the dumb. Holding your breath, only sacrifice alone for a chance that you become better off with some other place to start from.
When I learned to break small traits, couldn't stay by the phone in case fate called late. I changed up the tone, dialed fake, call wait, all great. So I headed to the Great Salt Lake, saw fake MCs eating off a way small plate. All snakes living in the same crawl space, jaws braced when I reached out, things caught taste, got hate. Hate taught me why local rappers hate Salt Lake. Piled up was a mouthful, so much hate out, fools just became doubtful. Some pulled out and never made a breakout move. Outgrew their dreams, they didn't see a safe route to. I treaded light and saw the lake drown crews. Learn from their mistakes and what fake pounds do. They made the walls where I tried to break ground through, while I made applause to the thoughts I mixed.
Wow, there we go.
Wow.
Dude, it looks like you have like natural fucking light on you right now. I like that.
Yeah. I just really want people to bask in the double chin. I hope that's
Well, they got that through the thumbnail, right?
No, dude, the
They
thumbnail.
got that through the thumbnail, right?
Which thumbnail? What are you talking about, dude?
Dude, be louder with your microphone. Jesus fuck, by the way.
My quiet?
Mine. With Baylor. Right?
Oh yeah. That shit was that was a good thumbnail, I thought.
Yeah.
That's
what you told me too, huh? You were like, yeah, this is
that's retarded.
You said this was the perfect thumbnail, huh? I just let that run all the way through the laughter. I let that whole thing run, dude. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Run It Back.
Dude, honestly,
at Mike Masters 801 on everything.
Oh, yeah.
My name is Gabino Grhymes. And okay, dude, and I know that you keep doing this, and it used to say COO, and now this is the second time that it says founder, and I don't like that. But here, I have a co-host with me. Dude, what? Go ahead. Shout out Lord Wolf with that shirt. What's up, Pat?
what up, baby? We're back, dude. We're back. We're at a new time. It's 3 o'clock. I feel way awake. There's daylight out.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah. And hope that translates. It will. Fuck it. I mean, this is what we're doing from here forward. So yeah,
we gotta try new things. We gotta try new things. We're switching the time up because we've done some research and this is a better time for bringing people in to check out a live. So we're gonna test it out, see if the internet is right on that, and run this way for a little bit. So any feedback's good. Some feedback we'll take in. Others we probably we fucking won't. You know what I mean?
And some things also take in, Mike. You know what I mean?
Dude, but we don't.
No fake beer and Red Bulls. I actually don't have my fake beer here, but that should be. I like my.
I got coffee.
I got coffee. Still. Well, big week for us at Mike Masters. Let's go over a few things. We have Spades versus Certs that just recently dropped 2 days ago. Just eclipsed 1,200. Just eclipsed 1,200 views. Big ups on that, man. They get the rap battle crowd. Damn, that's what's up. I see Spades in the comments right now. What's good? And then
what that battle also has done on from Spade's behalf, I've just seen him do a lot of promoting on his end. So big ups to you, sir, on your artist development that you have embarked on, man. You've just been doing a great job. So it doesn't go unnoticed for sure on our end. And then the love that you've been getting, great, man. It's just great. I'm just happy. Like the short that was posted yesterday of that New York Giants scheme. I mean, fucking loved it, man. It's just really dope. So you can see all of our content on our Instagram at MikeMasters801 on Instagram. That's what I just said. And then of course you're here on our YouTube, or if you're on Facebook, go head over to our YouTube. Pat, what do you have on Spades versus Certs? 3L Certs, yeah?
I've already said my piece on search, so I'll hold my tongue. But I think you're just excited because you're trying to get some of that view love when yours and Spades battle drops. You're just trying to bask in some of that fucking Spades spotlight right now is what you're trying to do. No, go ahead, set your battle up, dog. Set it up. I feel you. I would do the same thing. I do the same thing.
Okay. And I spoke about Lefty and Johnny Lingos last week. This is a segment now, dude, talking about what the fuck we just dropped. But yes, I am setting it up for that. Yeah, I am setting it up.
Yeah, that was a cool battle. I mean, it was like and I posted a comment about it. It was definitely one of those ones where like everything going into it was like, oh, Certs is probably going to give him a tough night, and Certs didn't show up. But if Certs had shown up, man, that still it would have been a tough night for Certs, man. It was a different Spades that was playing that game that night. So yeah, really dope battle. I mean, go there, watch Spades' watch the Spades rounds and keep it pushing. You know what I mean?
There are timestamps, so you could just go to Spades' rounds. Just kidding. That is super fucking shade on Certs, but and I don't know if I don't like that super hot.
Yeah, you can't talk like that. Only I can talk like that, bro.
Yeah,
You're supposed to be nice to people and be a league owner. I'm just a fucking asshole, dude. I can do what I want over here.
Yeah, not the founder. The point is, the way that that battle is gone is, don't do, and for sure, all good. That was a punch to the face, dude. Okay, so yeah, Spades versus Certs. Check that out. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Oh, that's funny. Thomas ripped it. Thomas Pitcher said Spades ripped it. Yeah, great. I mean, he also has been commenting on a lot of our stuff recently, so that's super dope. Okay, next order of business, the Bars Let's Go Cypher 2. That is in the editing room. It's on the cutting room floor right now. And we are very excited about that. That, of course, features production from Minute After 8, who is participating in the first beat battle that we've put on February 16th at No Love Lost 2. And the MCs featured on that are Ghost, Hemis, Kid Poetic from Laketown Entertainment, and Hef Doogie from Self Expression. So that was a great one. He actually Minute After 8 placed this on his album that just recently was released in November as the bonus track. Very humbled by that. He didn't need to do that, and just very grateful for his partnership and wanting to be a part of that series. So look out for updates on that. We posted I posted some behind the scenes stuff yesterday on the Instagram and Facebook. So very excited about that. Pat, when are you going to get on one of these, dude?
I've never been invited, and I think you know why.
And why is that? No, dude. No. Hold on a minute. Hold on. No. I am not walking into that. No, dude. No, because, and here's the reason why. I know why.
Man?
Here's the reason why you
Why
haven't.
don't you invite me onto one of my ciphers?
Dude, and don't say my, right?
Why wouldn't? You know what I mean? Because it would become what?
My cipher, right?
My cipher, exactly. So it's cool. I'll just hang back whenever you want to extend that invitation, bro. I'll come home, dude.
I'll come home.
It's cool.
Yeah, that's
I'd love to do one though. I'd love to do one. Real talk. I
No,
can't
it-
believe I wish I was on the one with Hef Doogie. I love Hef, dude.
Yeah, he's
One of
amazing.
the best people that rap in Salt Lake City, as far as like just being a good dude, being a good MC, and a good family man. That guy's the best.
Yeah, he's really, really just an amazing character, man. He's super, super cool. But yeah, they did well. It's again, it's already out streaming. So the name of the album is called, you know what? This is my bad. It's called Right on Time. I will share out the Spotify link for it. You know what I get mixed up a lot is Spotify and Shopify. Hey, have closer names, you know? Am I wrong on that? I think I'm wrong, but
I mean, yeah.
you are wrong for sure. But yeah,
So you-
no, I thought you know, he's super excited about this beat battle. He I don't know how much I should tell,
So cool.
but he's just very excited. That's what I'll say. He's just very, very excited. And I know that Looney is too. So that's, you know, just very, very super sick. Like that they're going to be doing that. Okay, here's the link to go and stream his album. Please consider it. They put in a lot of work. And of course, like I said, the bonus track on there is our cypher that will be released here shortly. I do want to say about it that I want to give big ups to Dally.
Yo, Dally.
Yeah, because we have historically just collaborated very well on these video releases. So like all the releases that you see has been a collective collaboration between Dally and I on creative direction. And this was all shot by me on my admittedly on my GoPro 11. And I think
Don't say admittedly, bro. If it looks fire, what are we admitting, dog? We admitting
you're
that
right. No, you're right.
On your fucking GoPro, dog.
You're right. That's my bad. That you know what I get for saying that?
Yeah.
But it looks great. It looks really good. I mean, it's good. It's high quality. And the point that I'm making though is that I just really appreciate Dally's collaboration and communication and wanting to, you know, have that transparent. Like, okay, well, what's your idea here? What's your idea here? And yeah, I had a vision going into it about what I wanted it to look like, and it's getting executed, and it fucking looks super sick. And obviously with Dally's color corrections and
okay, cool. Yeah. Color correction, your vision.
Sick,
Cool.
sick,
It's not
sick,
even
sick,
out yet, bro. It's not even out yet, dude. Let's fucking see it, and then you can bore us with the behind the scenes shit next week, bro. Fuck. Let's
Yo,
go.
all right. Moving on. The flyer is on the way. No Love Lost 2, February 16th.
This is what I'm talking about.
We will continue to announce that shit.
Real quick, so beat battles have they been announced yet? Who's doing them?
Yes, we announced that last week. Looney got to Tunes versus Minute After 8.
Okay, and that's it. That's going to be the one.
That's yeah. Cool. We want to do it. Start with one. The round formats are.
Oh my god, that's so good.
I know each round is 45 seconds, up to like there's a grace period. I think I'm gonna just make sure to confirm with them like up to a minute, you know, but at the very least 45 seconds. And then the first two rounds are just beats that they have in the tuck and curated already. And then the third round, I sent over a sample already to them. And they are chopping that up. And that's they're going to be, yeah.
Do we do we get to hear what the sample is ahead of time?
Yeah, let me actually put in let's pull it up. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, this is pretty cool actually.
You were digging in the crates?
Yeah. I mean, I was digging on YouTube.
You ain't. That's how I know you're not sophisticated, bro. You don't have a record player.
I do have a record player. Cool the fuck.
Debatable, homie.
I'm very serious about that.
That will be really interesting. Yeah.
Okay, you ready? Because you know this does make sense because we are I mean we're going to announce to the crowd before the third round what it is, and so it's okay if they know. It's more than okay.
No, I think it's cooler. I want to know. I want to hear how they flip it, you know?
Yeah, here we go. This is the sample.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, that'll be fun.
See the curtains hanging in the window in the evening on a Friday night.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
Yeah. I don't want to. We probably played too much of it, and this one won't be able to be monetized now.
No,
Or we
that
might
was
just got kicked
30,
off
no?
YouTube. All good though.
Whatever, dude. Come after us, YouTube. Fuck it, dude.
Fuck you, YouTube. You know what I mean?
Catch us on Rumble next week, then, eh?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So Ray said popular break. That'll be dope. Yep. LL digging in the YouTube crates. Yeah, dude. That's what the fuck I was doing, dog. What the fuck? Leave me alone, dog. So yeah, that's you know, very, very exciting about that. So and then of course we already announced that T James is performing. We have 2 other performers, local performers that are going to be on there, and then of course our headliner. Very excited to fucking announce that. Honestly, we are expecting this fucking flyer like any hour at this point. And releasing the rest of these battles. Spades versus oh shit. Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Spades versus Nez. Oh, I was like, oh shit.
Like, can I say something about this?
Yeah, we already did though. And then the 2 other battles, we have a headline and Spades and Nez, and then one more. So overall, just very excited. Liquid Joe's February 16th. Be there, and then obviously be on tap again. Everything's going to be on Mike Masters 801 as far as updates. Be setting up an event page and all that shit. So tickets available for purchase on UtahRapper.com. All right, and those will be announced this week. Okay, let's move into the next piece, and then we'll get into this battle. So we keep it moving. We have DVOS here with us. We're gonna add him. I think that's dude. He's gonna flame me for fucking calling his name wrong.
What's up, y'all? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah,
what up? What up?
Yes, sir. I can hear y'all.
Okay, great.
No.
Welcome
Okay,
welcome to the show.
So, thanks for having me, y'all. I appreciate it.
Thank you for being here with us. Can you tell what's the proper pronunciation of your name?
And use it in a sentence.
And you
it's pronounced DVOS.
DVOS.
Yeah.
That's a French ass name.
I'm not mad at nobody getting it wrong.
Okay. Well, I mean, I get my name mispronounced all the time, so it's whatever. But
how do we pronounce your name?
Pat, and I know that what you're doing, and I know that you're baiting me, and I don't like that. So don't do that, okay? It is Gabino. There is no fucking M, and I know what you're gonna do, okay? So don't say it.
Double checking, just double checking, brother.
I'm glad you said that. I would have said Gambino. I appreciate you saying that.
See, dude, that's what I was teeing you up, man. I was hoping my
that's
boy
the Gambino, like.
Yeah, no,
I'm sorry.
Don't say it twice, bro. DVOS, don't say it again, because he will kick you out of this stream, dog. You can only say.
Go ahead and remove him. Thanks so much for being with us today, DVOS. We're gonna. Hey, but for real, thank you for joining us today. We, as I mentioned to you in the messages, that we have a series called "We Are the West" that we do here, and UBR, their league was picked randomly, and I was already watching that battle with you and Lotta Zay, and I hadn't finished it, and I was like, you know what, this is from what I was starting to watch, I was like, let's fucking run this joint, you know? So I'm very happy that, we were able to get this time with you to be able to watch this and all that. You have on your headline there, UBR staff member. So what's your position with the league?
So I've done a lot of different things for UBR. I actually became a staff member right after this battle. The Lotta Zay one was the day that I became a staff member. So What I started doing primarily was I was booking our foundations, whatever you guys call like your tryout battles. That's what I was in charge of, me and another gentleman, Robert Perez. Shout out Rob with the Bob. He and I were responsible for just getting like new talent in Albuquerque and New Mexico. And then as time went on, you know, I started taking on a couple different roles. I would book some bigger cards, or you know, I would handle some of the business, or I do a lot of like kind of cold calling with sponsors. It's I mean, you know exactly what it's like to help run a league. I kind of do a little bit of everything now. At this point, what is it? Fuck, that was 2019, or no, it was 2021 or something when that battle happened. So maybe 2 or 3 years that I've been doing it now. And I don't mind it. I think that it was definitely a lot of experience that I never had prior, you know, to UBR. Was like business management is what I think it's akin to. And I don't know if you would agree with that, but yep. I appreciate it because it definitely made me a much more like, you know, punctual person, you know, better with my like business acumen, my rapport with people, my schedule. Like it really actually helped me for the better. With as much stress as the position can come with, I do owe it a lot of gratitude for, I think, making me a more valuable asset to UBR.
Well, amazing. Go ahead, Pat.
Boom. No, I mean, yeah, no, 100% true. Definitely a lot of business skills come with running a battle rap league, especially. There's like dealing with talent, dealing with, you know, people, fans, and also it makes you just more appreciative of like the league too, right? Like there's a lot of people that battle on the league and then they just show up the night of, do their thing, sometimes don't even do their thing, and that's all you get from them, you know, where there's like so many people behind the scenes busting their ass, you know what I mean? So it gives you that perspective too, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. It definitely gave me an appreciation for other staff members and for, you know, I mean, like obviously I'm a battler too. So, you know, now that I feel I'm at a point where I start having more, you know, business dealings with other leagues when I go perform with them. And I think that I understand, like, you know, what their end game is, what my end game is. And I'm empathetic. I'm empathetic to it, certainly. And I don't tend to get my feelings hurt by anything. I feel like, obviously there's tons of battlers who don't work for their league in any capacity. And I feel like a lot of people's feelings get hurt when we start discussing like money elements of doing business. And I find that I completely, you know, separate myself from it. I never tend to understand why people get so hurt over certain things, but you know, it's whatever. But I would look at that as a plus to being both a staff member and a battler.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I appreciate you sharing your experience thus far with your current role with the league. I know that you are part of our Facebook group, the Run It Back Facebook group, and have seen, you know, what we have been doing just even just from a third party perspective in 2023. And so I want to say thank you for rocking with us and your comments and stuff that you make in the group too. So to go back to your point about being like a battle rapper, it still seems like you have your foot, you know, your feet on the ground when it comes to that type of stuff too. So I think that's important. I mean, would you say that UBR runs on, you know, like as much as we want to do this in a business and I don't want to say corporate, but just like stay like really business minded. Is there still a lot of fandom from the people at the top?
Fandom? How do you mean?
Like I'm a big fan of every single battle that I've put together. And
no, so, I think that now it's weird. You know, that may have been the case before my time. I think the first golden era of UBR was like right when I got here, and that was like 8 years ago. And now I feel like we're kind of like rebranding ourselves, and I don't say that with any negativism towards my brand. I think that it's a premier hip hop establishment in New Mexico and in the Southwest. But I do recognize that, you know, changes are happening. That being said, I feel that in the past that there was definitely more how you said the fandom, you know, the idolizing of the battles that we booked. And I think it was because the local scene was vastly larger, at least in the battlers that we had and the connections that we had. Bots was still going strong, GZ was still going strong. Like we had, I mean, like, shout out, rest in peace, like we had Young B the Future versus Rum Nitty as one of our first anniversaries, and it was just a different time period, you know. And I think that for the staff members who were running it at the time, I'm sure they were very proud of that battle. Now I think we approach it more recognizing that we are a piece of Southwest battle rap and how we fit in and work with, you know, the battlers who rotate within this scene, and what we can do to both help people's career grow, you know, involve our community in new battler, you know, footage and people they've never seen before, and then how do we still stay true to like the UBR brand, the most disrespectful league, how that has evolved over the years and what it continues to evolve to.
Yeah. Well, okay. I mean, still, like, I through a rebranding, you obviously are putting, you know, certain things as priority to make sure that you guys are making the right moves in the future. So, do we expect a lot from UBR in 2024? What's that look like?
You know what? I'm gonna say right now, no. And again, I think that we personally do better when we consolidate our goals, when we're less aspirational in terms of how much we want to do. I think that in years past where we focus on like one or two events and we put all of our chips on that bet, I think it goes really well. And I would say for 2024, you should look out for what we will be branding as the UBR 10-year anniversary. Different sources and historians in UBR tell me that it's technically not that. We're past that. But as far as the lineup of anniversaries, this will be UBR 10, and it's an event that we are planning now, or have been in the process of planning for a couple months now. And so, you know, we're gonna run that into, we're estimating July right now. What comes after that, I'm not sure, but it'll probably be involving our Arizona division, which we opened up last year, the UBR Tucson Arizona branch, which is ran by Benny Loke and Drop TGB, who have done an excellent job. They actually have a card coming up on the 27th called Venganza. Yeah, shout out to them, man. The hard-working individuals. I'm so glad they're a part of our team. So, but as far as for 2024, no, right now we're gonna focus on the anniversary, because I would like to honor my time in UBR here by giving them the 10-year anniversary that I hope they wanted. You know, I came in when it was like the 3rd year anniversary, so I've been here for a minute, and now I have a very active role on the staff in terms of decision making and, you know, where we go, and it isn't without all of the experience that the other staff members have that I'm able to do what I do, and as well as I do what are the decisions that we make as a whole. And I would like to show the community that, you know, I appreciate everything that they've done for me and the support they've given me by contributing to a really excellent 10-year anniversary for the league.
Oh man, well, give it up for that really quick. That's what's up. Okay, well, shit. When you guys get that together, obviously, you know, if we can have some sort of representation at all, that would be sick. But I'm sure you guys got your roster already filled. I don't give a fuck. I'm always repping for the league.
Well,
so.
I definitely fight some of my staff members on this. I say fight in jest, but I push for a 2-day event, which I don't think we've ever done before. And the reason I say this is because there are people who I would like to have a part of this, but obviously for the anniversary, the main card, so to speak, there's probably only going to be 5 battles, and that roster is already somewhat picked out. But I do not want all of the battlers who work with us and the different people along the way who have helped us get our shine, you know, to not have, as you said, representation on that card. So if I can make it so that we have a 2-day card and we're able to give, a stage and a spotlight to all of those people who have also helped us along the way and attach them to a very significant event in our history, I'm gonna try to make that possible. So
Well,
yeah, man, let's talk about that.
Yeah, either way, man. Look, let us know. We're happy to talk about even sponsoring or something. I don't know. It's just something because it's a pretty important to have a battle league in New Mexico, and I think that what you just spoke into is important to recognize. Like 10 years, like come on, man. What the fuck? You gotta make sure that keep that going. So. Thank you for the insight into the history on that. Pat, do you have any insight or questions before we
No. That's really cool. That's awesome. It's crazy because I did not realize Young B versus Rum Nitty was UBR. I remember watching that battle back when it dropped, and man, that is one of those battles for sure. That's one of those battles. If you haven't seen it, you should go back and check that battle out for sure. So what are we about to do? Are you going to watch the battle with us, DVOS, or what's the plan?
I mean, if you have me, if you need to take me off the screen, by all means do. But yeah, I'm down to watch this with you. I got comments on it.
All right. Well, we definitely judge it. So Pat, let's talk about we're gonna bring you into the other part of this screen here. Bear with me. Pat, why don't you talk about the judging that we're gonna be instituting? Go ahead.
Okay, cool. So because we have the playoffs coming up here in for Mike Masters, where it's kind of like an elimination type situation over the course of like 6 months or so, and we're trying to nail down like a good judging criteria that everybody feels good about and can get with. So for me, we're kind of using these times when we go back and look at these battles to see kind of what works and what doesn't work. And basically what I'm going to be doing is I will go off of the criteria that I think is probably that I've been actually trying to think about over the last like a month or so. But it's pretty simple because I've seen a bunch of different scorecards out there, but mine's going to be a lot simpler just because I think it needs to be. But it's going to be, first off, it's going to be effective writing. So how effective is the writing for the battle? And that's like, how well is that, creating moments, attacking opponents, things like that. And then secondly, it's going to be judged on who has the most effective performance. So, a person can win that effective writing. And then if it's like kind of too close, then we look at who had the more effective performance. And if it's too close there, then the tiebreaker would be moments in the battle. Who created the bigger moments in the battle, which kind of translates to more like maybe like at the event, who had the bigger moment that captivated the crowd, and or what's like the replay value of that on cam perhaps. So that one is a little bit more of a gray area, but again, this is why we're kind of testing these things out. So effective writing, effective performance, tiebreaker being who had the bigger moments. And I think Nate, you're doing a different scorecard, right?
Yeah, so mine is very similar on the first two. So the writing, creative writing, effective writing. I have presence, and that's in addition to it's very similar to performance. So it's just like being present in the battle, and not. I think. No shade, but like Search's performance in the last battle just didn't feel like he was super present. I guess the best way to give a quick example about that. And then so presence and performance are the same thing. And then I have aggression, which is very I mean, again, we're testing it out. I'm testing it out. And aggression is going to be something that it doesn't you don't have to be like loud, you don't have to be like in someone's face and shit. It could be very simply that you are just very poignant with your fucking words and be like in someone's face or not. You could be fucking you could be snipering from a building over and killing people, but you can feel that aggression in someone, like I think of Big K. I even think of Ilmac, Iron Solomon versus Rum Nitty was very present there. I could think of other people that didn't show that factor that you know, when you watch it back, you're like, Jesus, man, it just felt like you weren't even in it, or like attacking someone. And I'm not going to say names on that one, but the point is that's what I'm going for. And then the moments piece, I'm going to just be tallying like certain moments, like when obviously when the crowd is you know, reacting type of shit, and also when I'm reacting, because there's some things that the crowd doesn't get that I will. So yeah, that's what we're doing there. And the point, like Pat said, is we want to get this tightened up before the playoffs start, so that we have a very distinct way of judging, so that we're not leaving anything to chance, because there's a significant cash prize at the end of the playoffs, and we want to make sure it's as fair as possible.
Boom.
All right.
Dang, dude. We're live, bro.
I know. Did you hear that?
Oh, we heard it.
That's
all of us did. All 6, 7, 8, 9 of us, dude. All of us.
All of us heard it. Okay, here we go. What if I took the call? I just take the call. Okay, here we go.
Shout out to the sponsor.
I swing swords and slice metaphors to the 16th ball. Spitting it raw, authentic motive, still explosive. Skill sets but uncovered, no ring rust or dust covering. Hovering in black skies, jets collide, pilot ejected. That's one off the checklist. I am uncensored with these methods. I'm on the quest again, testing self-intelligence.
UBRA. Yeah. We're in the motherfucking library. Most of the time, you're supposed to shut up in the library. Guess what we're doing right now? Making some motherfucking noise. Yeah. I'm your host, ex-motherfucking Davis. With my man to the left.
Hey, Chilla Jones, the Kingpin of New England, 2020 Champion of the Year, UBR. Please make some noise. Hey, we about to get into the last battle. Do we got any sponsors for this?
Right here.
To my right, we got.
Right here. My name is Roy. I'm from Five Crowns Entertainment. UBR make some noises. You already know. We already seen some people get body, and we gonna.
He was a weirdo, so that was done in post.
Holy shit! I thought I had to stop it because I thought it was in the settings. Right?
Going down at Clip 600 Louisiana Boulevard. If you want to $50 entry, hit me up. UBR. I want to see y'all freaking body each other.
Don't be a weirdo on UBR. You get your whole shit sped up, dog.
To my left, we got.
Yeah, don't be a weirdo.
Young haircut, skinny neutron, Mr. Five Fingers in your bitch like I'm speaking Italian. Let's go.
And Battler to my right.
The legend.
Lotta Zay, Jersey Juggernaut, Ultimate, Homie. UBR make some motherfucking noise.
Top of the first one, Lotta Zay, hold it down.
Let's go.
Let's go, Lotta.
UBR, hear me through. I'm tired of motherfuckers thinking beating me is something they can clearly do. Till they get face to face with me in the cage and they can barely move. Me scared of who? Gonna let this white man put hands on me? I ain't Terry Crews.
Let's go, Lotta.
That ain't well.
I got family in this motherfucker. All they want to know is what I want to get into. After we might go Jackson later, he got shit confused. It doesn't matter if you black or white. So what I'm about to get into, I'm gonna butt in with the nose. You get your wig twisted and skewed, Cindy Lou. But anywho, let me get back to shooting rappers like Hype and Benny Boom. That door in Rio Rancho, I'm kicking through with a stick, chicken boom. Now DVOS broken up on the floor. Like Q and Bishop fighting in the living room. I don't want to get into your class, clown. Back. I got to take him out. It's the principle. You ain't invincible, white boy. What's with all that thugging? You gonna get your jaw cracked, youngin'. I have nurses serving this cracker with soup like an upset stomach. Come test. I'm ready to gut check something. I bet this kid will change his tone of voice if I push that button like Home Alone. Talk, boy, you got one deck coming.
Okay.
I cut necks. It's a blade with a blunt edge dug in. A hacksaw. Matter of fact, no. If the one tech busting, I'm Jeff Goldblum in the fly. If I want cash, run it. Because if I get to step into the machine, I'm going to come back bugging. Fuck it. The bars think his bars got him on the run. The bars think he think his bars got him on the run. That does it. You think your bars got you on the run? You can have it.
Make some noise, y'all. Let's go.
But I said yo. Lotta, don't you dare fucking lose to me. If I can beat your ass, what good was this opportunity? What good was this opportunity? You accepting ain't a blessing. I was cool with who the op used to be, but now Lotta Zay get a plotted grave and I get paid to write the eulogy. Truthfully, who think this op a challenge? Zay old, you ain't showing. You know Doc Manhattan, particle beam, aimed at him. You don't think this caliber to the toy, talk to the kid like Hobbs and Calvin. And I will try and frame the murder on your goofy ass, Roger Rabbit. They won't give me gas money, even when I'm probably asking, so I put in a couple bucks to lift the pump and let it take your top off a gallon. He won't think I'm clowning, but I wish I ain't throw as many nickels in the river as I've tossed in fountains. But now, if I do a bid for a piece, it's at auction houses. We are not in the same boat. And now, if I do a bid for a piece, it's at auction houses. We are not in the same boat. I'm about to beat him clear and sail. Y'all got lots counted. Lately, you bring 2 verses to float on like Modest Mouse did. So before you pay him money, wait, LBS ain't worth a poundage. Yo, because before you pay him money, wait, LBS ain't worth the poundage. But you were brought here and no one asked for you like pasta salad.
That shit sucks. I personally like pasta salad.
I'm sorry.
I eat that shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Fuck discussing what our common ground is. They put your whole legacy.
Hold it down. Shut up.
Hey. Shut up. Fuck discussing what our common ground is. They put your whole legacy versus my neurochemistry. We not in balance. I don't gotta take Zay's style. I got a lot of talent. It's how I stole your lady. Watch her vanish. Postal service, how I handled that shit. Because as soon as she said a box was fragile, I dropped the package.
Fuck your bitch.
I dropped the package. I'm laughing. There's a lot of claiming to be fucking bitches, but he used to betrayal. Can't keep that same energy. Gotta do what you enable. When it tag team your lady, she was acting loose and playful. Had balls swinging and bolts into that bitch like a Newton's cradle. I came to track you, Lotta Zay, through the parking lot. Fuck if he's seasoned. Don't get it twisted. Z can catch these clove fists if you're on sucker shit and leave with garlic knots on his top. On his top. He should record at the gun singing lollipop, lollipop. Yo, come on now. Scarlet knots, yo, scarlet knots on his top. He should record it, the gun singing, lollipop, lollipop, or the drummer rolling stones out. Charlie once said you were a different kind of animal. No, you not, but for you I make an exception, because you wild pussy also lot. Woo.
Yo, you wild pussy also lot. Yo. Okay. Capiche.
Yeah. This is short.
Let's go.
This is short of me. This is short of me. I could kill you short and sweet. But even as an angel, I jump man for his wings like Jordan 3s. After I aim it and blast it, battle bar is how I'm making him cat shit. No necrophiliac, but he about to get laid in a casket.
Okay. That's nasty.
How to get laid in the casket.
I got you. I got you.
That's fine.
About to get laid in a casket. The gun name more reliable. My dependency, the remedy to erase him. I'm addicted to pill and caps. My scripts go on for pages. Even my 12-step programs are pistols at 6 paces. Face this. Pistols, 6 paces. Face it, this match ain't lateral. Don't believe it? Watch, I'll take your shine down. Son, equate to me, you ain't seasoned op. Double Mossbergs, we'll make your breathing stop. When you get the 12 on both sides, like an equinox, you can't beat it.
Okay.
Is that vodka?
He's so hot. He's so
Let him rock. Till you get the 12 on both sides like an equinox. You can't beat the boss. Fuck whether or not Lotta believe me. I could even let my girl wage war band. She'd slaughter him greasy because she ride with a Draco and a Mustang and a Call of Khaleesi. See, look, this battle ain't going Lotta way. And everybody in the class can tell. Excuse my French, but at this event, I know the only bitch I'd leave Mademoiselle. I'd leave Mademoiselle. So fuck if you start shit. I got a short fuse for dog like I'm John Wick. Pimp his bitch like Penn and Teller. I will sell her as a bomb trick. Leave you blind, deaf, and dumb when I hit him with the trifecta, son. You will not be getting better. Beat him senses till he starts to have respect for Helen Keller, or I'll treat him like
Nobody said that yet. Beat him senseless and start to have respect for Helen Keller.
See him.
Let's go.
Then what? I'm not done. I beat him senseless so he starts to have respect for Helen Keller, or I treat him like a Middle Eastern refugee, have him seeking shelter, but if the beef fake what you hide for like cheap leather, I be better. Son, soul is useless, can't control my movements, inner demons on strike, that's an unholy union, it's violence. It's violence that I'm choosing because you mildly amusing. Had 8 years to get your game right. What's with the cyberpunk excuses? True shit. If you thought I was being passive aggressive, you ain't grasping the message. I'll beat your ass in a second. I shouldn't have to bury fossils to make a lasting impression. But don't worry, I won't let those big bones go to waste. I will roast this old giant to the ozone decay. You weren't even a champion to claim reign in your home state. Why would David fear Goliath when he's a stone's throw away?
Okay. Pat, you want to start?
Yeah, I'll start. I don't know if it's his verse was so short or you rapped for 8 fucking years, dog. What the hell?
Yeah, what was that, dog? 7.5 minutes. I'm not even gonna fucking mince words. What the fuck was that? Did you guys agree on 7 minutes or 7-minute rounds?
No, man, it was because I timed my shit really meticulously. It was 3:30 at most is what it would have come out to.
Okay, your watch is broken. All right, so
for sure.
I would say when I was listening to it, I thought both of you guys had dope like intros. It like felt like the beginning of something. You know, you guys both kind of had that quality of your rounds. But I mean, just real quickly, like your the density from DVOS, like as far as bars are concerned and the writing is concerned, like just started like cascading pretty quickly. So plus like with how short Lotta ended and how he ended, and I mean, it was for me a clear win on the writing, which doesn't mean I have to move forward to kind of decide on performance and whatnot. But even the performance from DVOS was better, had the bigger moments. So it was, as far as my scorecard would be concerned, it would be like a 3-0 in that one round. So I thought DVOS won on each point on my scorecard.
Got it. Okay, so my score, I have writing for Lotta Zay at 1. I mean, he's just a really, really incredible writer. I don't even know if you guys caught Cindy Lou only anywho. I mean, that is fucking guys.
He had so many references beyond me for sure. I'll say that for sure.
I mean, but also like the Step in the Machine come out, but I mean, he's just really, really fucking good. So like, I think he'll always get a 1 for me on the writing piece for me. So this is either 0, 0.5, or 1. Presence, I have him at a half. I mean, he clearly choked at the end. I don't know if he was finishing, but he would have got a 1 there. But he still was in the battle. He's always in the battle, so like that's why he gets a half a point there. If it would have been like a choke in the middle of the round, then that would have gone to 0 because that would have been.
So for each of your categories, the most you can get is a point. Is that how you're running it?
Yeah.
Okay.
0, half, and 1. Yeah.
Okay.
And then aggression. Again, I mean, Lotta Zay is a pro, so he's just he was obviously very in it, and it was directed towards you, so I give him a point there. His moments, I had 5 moments there for him. So right now he's at 2.5 for me for that round. DVOS, I'll start with across the. Well, let me start with writing. The bad for a piece. At an auction house, the bid for a piece in an auction house. I mean, very, very clever. The pistol 6 paces. The what's this that I wrote here? I have to rewrite how I fucking normally do this. Charlie Watts or what is it?
Rolling Stones out Charlie Watts.
Dog. What the fuck? That was insane.
That one, and then like the necrophiliac in the casket, and then also the 12 on both sides, like the Equinox, bro. Those things were fucking huge.
I appreciate it, man.
Those were big, dude. Those were big moments for me, at least. Writing that people were catching and that I wasn't in the same way that they were. So, it just seemed so dense, man, from your side.
Thank you.
So writing, I have it a 1. Presence, I have it a presence and performance. I have you at a 1. And then aggression, I have you at a 1. So you've already won that. Then you had 7 moments for me in there. So, and then I did have I put on their time limit. So I'm glad that you fucking started off with that. Like, also, hey, salute to UBR, most sponsors ever. All good. Anyway,
did you get all those sponsors, Doc?
Yeah,
we did, man. Me personally, no, it was before my time, but it was like 32 sponsors. They did, man. They really did.
That's great.
We have a good community out here. I think over time now, I used to say it was 72. I think we're at like 95 different local businesses we've worked with for events.
That's incredible.
Sick.
That's way dope.
Step your fucking game up, Mike Masters. Damn, dude.
Hey, bro, take it easy. I'm serious about that.
Oh,
Don't call me out on the fucking stream.
I am sorry. My bad. Let's get into this next round.
Do you have anything that you want to share on that, DVOS, at all?
Or? Just for the first round, I mean, you know what? I do agree with you. I think it was a choke, and I'll admit, like when I saw it, I was like, man, thank God, like because I know he's really good, you know. And as you'll see, his second round is in my opinion almost flawless. Without giving, I don't know if you've seen it. Without giving too much away, his third round is hilarious. I think the second round is probably the most evenly matched, and then the third round, I'm a little bit pessimistic towards my side of it. I think he might take the third, but I think the second round is the best round of this entire battle.
Okay. All right. Well, we're in for a treat then. Here we go.
I ain't worried about this fake ass confrontation. I'm a grown ass man. I'm more worried about grown ass niggas' issues and how I'm not complacent with how much diapers cost a week, y'all. Coincides with this, and it got me thinking. It's time I get rid of this ass wiping here all together like potty training. Presidential status. It's all I'm saying. Dates always left on book, right hand of God, inaugurations, talking shit.
Let's go.
Like free consultations. This between A and B, into the gun button to the conversation. Marcus face. Niggas be saying some wild weak. Marcus face it. Niggas be saying some wild weak Lotta Zay shit. Nothing original. If I was a white boy, I would say this. Natural skill. You cannot contain it. It's sort of like when Lot cooperates with cops in the interrogation. Is how I will use this snitch. Bars, he will not escape it. So in layman's, if he's saying he'll give you some type of conviction, it's because of a lot of statements. Now that shit was kind of hard. But the vibes wouldn't say that. So I gotta tell the boy holler. Show him the metal buck and a coin dollar. What you gonna get your
Let's go, Lotta.
What you gonna get your black friends? We're all squatter. Now, where I get the clip and do, trigger you. More trauma. That's your karma. Boy, I'm a without the machine. Carvana. You don't want. You better avoid drama, cause this gonna press people like your forefathers.
Let's go.
You don't want nada. Whitney, I'm a beast. I write really good rap songs, and I can sing. Later, y'all should follow me. Really, Lot got flame tracks like Marty McFly leaving in the time machine.
Okay.
But that don't mean I won't pop the spring, go behind his back, hit his friend. The Glock had a fling, and it's all. And it was all a part of my evil plan. Get it? Now devise a scheme, and it was not a thing. It was not a thing. I'm in a tournament of champions. And the irony, I'm here with a bitch in this room trying to escape death. But if I feel pressed, then the white boy getting the meal. Trust, it ain't a blank check. Bow, it's still loaded. It's still loaded. So is the ball. Bring it back. Preston Mill. Blank check. I just snapped the mean chin. The mean chin. I just snapped the mean chin. Bad guy. Whole time you gonna talk to a Mac. That shit'll fall to the ground and then crack. Your glass jaw. That shit'll fall to the ground and then crack. Glass jaw, get the mazel tov. All these rounds, my dog. That's 3 rounds. Then you eating straight soup without the matzo balls. I'm feeling very. I'm feeling very Samuel and coming to America in this early acting role. When I pop it off, who the fuck is this asshole? Oh, he don't get it. That's a semi and a mop involved, cause this for this, you need bands on hand like lobster claws.
Let's go.
Cause for this, after you lose, I'm still gonna raise your stock up some more. Problem solved. You're welcome. You know, a lot of Jews can come from this Holocaust, but don't get gas. Don't get gas. Don't get gas. Don't get gas.
Okay.
Don't get gas for you dead off mark. Think you an animal cracker? That baby chopper take your head off first. The baby chopper take your head off first. You've been let off, jerk, getting ripped off the mantle. Man, you follow me, you getting led by example. This is sample. Be on your shit tonight. This is sample. Be on your shit tonight. Lex Luthor, my bro, so you know I'll be at your kryptonite with a gun in your bitch chest.
Let's go.
I'll be at your kryptonite with a gun in your bitch chest. As lit as a tit tonight. Try on this for size. Bullets off the wall like a ricochet. Then hit the vibe.
This is crazy, bro. Crazy.
You said
rebuttal time.
You said Lex Luthor, your brother. Well, last month on iBattle, Jack said the same Preston water bar. Yeah. And that's something you would have bit. So I guess now your name is Lotta. Unoriginal shit. I said Lotta, what's your legacy? God gotta check your resume. He lost to people at the peak, and the ones that beat now get more respect than Zay. Time for reflection. Deshaun Carter got a lot of flaws. Why would I need to accentuate? Besides, to list them all requires more time, and I have an extra pay. But your performance at the tournament should not have reached the populace. Lost to Chef Riggs, said the judge is sleeping on this shit. So at least it's obvious you need to keep him off of Twitch, because no debating. This like rapping to a coma patient. I'm snapping just to see if he responds to it. But what's the good of keeping him alive if he can't keep a stream of consciousness? Yo. So quit talking as if your price rose. Stop. So quit talking as if your price rose. Stop. Road not hot. Danger zone showed the easy way to lower your stock. It's like he copped a new whip. We all know a Carter start depreciating after he drove off lot. That's why they gave this. That's why they gave a lad in the desert. That's why they gave this.
Nobody's everybody new whip.
That's
a nasty.
Let him rap.
That's why they gave a lad in the desert a cat to cave in, hoping it'd be a test for me. But you're far too old to be this aggressive, Z. Plus, if your magic words can't access riches to grant you wishes, understand I don't give a damn what your old pen says of me. Man, Ronnie only booked this. Yo, this battle only happened because Ronnie found a better Zay than you and twice as near. So when Bingo craps on that opportunity, I appear. You gambling with your star power. Don't play with dice and spheres. My craft, mega structure. Y'all know that. That's awesome.
Let's go.
Don't play with dice and spheres. My craft, mega structure. Down to the pistol whip when your head will rupture. But you can still get the toast if you coming after my bread and butter. Motherfucker. I received no handouts. Mine were never open. Had them locked in tight fists. Years later, I'm waving a golden desert. I hustled hard to buy it, but you know what a grip like this caused? Arthritis. Arthritis. Other dudes in my class wanted to walk with giants, followed their footsteps, and got lost inside them. Man, that's basic. But if you lose, everybody in your city knows where the fault reside, like San Andreas. Because you a plate on decline. Yo, San Andreas, because you a plate on decline and been a known about issue. But if you slip and take this L, the A going down with you. Going down with you. So quit telling us how you gonna fuck us up bar for bar just to prove how hard you are. On this stage, you are brand new, being way too Lord Jamar to not get knocked out your Jakar Noir.
Tell him again.
Yo, quit saying you would fuck us up bar for bar just to prove how hard you are. On this stage, you are brand new, being way too Lord Jamar to not get knocked out your Jakar Noir. Carter, you are no different than the last 10. Someone tell me what he's worth without using the words back when. You battle rap for the last decade. Made 20 albums that made enough for a month of rent pay. Trying to produce a movie. It's true, man. Yo, trying to produce a movie no one asked for in a culture that you helped raise, and now you're getting ducked by local talent and battling no names. The fuck happened to Lotta Zay? Your portfolio says a story about the rise and fall of your stock. We can tell where your decline started and development stopped. Even now, he's trying to get a name for himself. Well, you gonna get that chiseled in rock. I got proof. You don't have what it takes to be one of the best in the game. Chilla Jones started years later and surpassed your place in the race. You have the same. You share the same opponents, stages, moments, promotions. But his accolades overshadow any move that you made. Even tonight, he was the main event. You're another name on the page. Your stardom vanished so quickly, it didn't even get a chance to go fade. And now Lotta Zay is a legend because we need stories and faith just to believe you were great. Wow. So excuse me for the harsh terms that I put it in. Zay's J Electronica. Chilla's Kendrick Lamar. It's what you are, what you could have been. Hold on, we're gonna do this. It's what you are, what you could have been. Len Bias, Michael Jordan. What you are, what you could have been. Kwame Brown, Shaquille O'Neal. What you are, what you could have been. Chilla Jones, real deal. What you are, what you could have been. I need y'all. Len Bias, Michael Jordan. What you are, what you could have been. Kwame Brown, Shaquille O'Neal. What you are, what you could have been. Chilla Jones, real deal. What you are, what you could have been. Lost the time, greatest of it. What you are, what you could have been. Look at him. You can tell it's his time. The bitch is done. And if we define a legacy is what you leave behind, that's why he's in mine. That's why he's in mine. Fuck whatever struggle. Fuck whatever struggle. It's the ending. It's the ending. Fuck whatever struggle you claim. Fuck whatever struggle you claim. On this stage, there is no privilege. Fuck whatever. Fuck whatever struggle you claim. On this stage, there is no privilege. Fuck where you came from. We ain't the same, bro. You ain't painting the whole image. I was raised in adobe walls. To this day, it is no different. You jump ship when your struggle changed. My city stayed the same. I think Zay really don't get it. Because adobe walls are proof you can make it out the mud and still feel it all in it. Time.
Okay, cool. So was it 350 for each round? Because that was 6 minutes.
With the reaction, dog, you see them stopping me. I mean, same for Zay, but
no,
I
mean, like,
we love doing that though. I don't let people slide with the reaction thing. People get the only time you're getting crazy reaction, it's eating up minutes, is like a URL big stage, man. But I will say, I felt like Lotta's round was longer too. Though.
Yeah, it was too. No, I'm giving you fucking shit, Rich, because the first round was 85 minutes. But okay, so let me start on this one. Okay. Okay. So for writing again, actually, don't say it like that. Just writing is incredible. Lotta Zay, the right hand. Oh my god, just those quick bars in a fucking line, just right hand to God inaugurations. Like, come on. The metal, let the metal buck coin dollar. I mean, what the fuck are we talking about? It's just like, and then the whip out the machine Carvana. That I have not. I mean, you saw my whole reaction.
My god, dude.
I mean, that counted for 2 moments for me in my book. So I literally
one bar counted for 2 moments,
bro. That shit was
this scorecard's trash, bro.
That's
no
fine.
one's
That's okay. I don't give a
fuck.
fuck. That's why I'm working through it. I'm trying. If it
tell him, founder.
If it's
we're in the development period.
Hey, first off, he is not the fucking founder. Right?
Dude,
he is the first video editor though. Okay, and then presence and performance. Lotta Zay was locked in. I give him a 1, and then aggression. I mean, he's just stayed. He just stayed going for your neck there. So like that was I got a 1 on each of those. Now I will say, that you both had minor slips, like barely. So if it would have continued, then that would have dropped down to 0.5 for both of you. But I got out of it like immediately, so it's not bad. But I definitely want to say that. I would have said that like on cap. So for moments, I have 11 moments for Lotta Zay in that round. DVOS, I have the writing. The brand Nubian Lord Jamar line got me. At the beginning of it, you saw my head like going. I was going with you while you were rapping. I just don't think that the payoff was there at the end of that whole scheme. And so I had but then I just wanted to comment on that because of because I was expecting something just like Thor hammer to fucking drop. But I do got to fucking give it up for the rebuttal at the beginning. I mean, that was an immediate moment. That was just fucking right off top. Good work on that to get the toast, bread and butter. And then the what you are and what you could have been. That's incredible crowd control there. So on writing, I still think you're keeping up. In order to get a 0.5 here, I mean, or even a 0. Like it's just have less than fucking 1 quote, like, I mean, I just want you to like be creative. So you get a 1 there. The presence and performance, I mean, fuck, bro, you really were sitting in your zone, in your element there, because it felt like it was uphill, especially with what he was doing in the second round. You're like, god damn it, I gotta really show out. Aggressiveness, I mean, dialed up right at the end, so I have that as 1-2. So 3-3. I do have 6 moments as opposed to 11 moments for Lotta.
Mhm.
I have it 1-1 right now.
That's fair.
DVOS, how did you seem pretty fair? How did you call this round?
I felt that I had the moment of the 2 rounds with the crowd control, the what you are, what you could have been, and I had felt like going into the second round that was gonna be my ace. However, I mean, Lotta Zay going through, like as you said, the entirety of the round. There's just a consistent level of writing, like. It's as clean as what the first round should have been, and what I think he thinks the first. Like, had he not choked, I think that's what it was, supposed to be. Being that I know how the next round's gonna go, I think he wrote up. I think he ended his battle on a solid note. So the second round is really just like, for whatever reason, if his third round hadn't have worked, I think he thought, well, the first 2 will certainly do it. He doesn't predict the choke in the first, so I think that his second round is probably like just the best battle rap round of the battle, honestly. And even against myself, I agree with you. Extremely talented writing in the second. I'm not mad at all with the assessment. I think that for Lotta Zay, usually my MO with going into battles like this, like as you said, it's an uphill battle for me. Like, I'm never really worried about losing. I'm worried about being able to like rock with these kind of guys. Like, I need to be able to not die, So like winning battles, I'm not really too worried about. I want to be able to rap as well as Lotta Zay. That's kind of my goal in a situation like this. And so for him to still like edge out on that round, I'm not mad at it. I know I didn't die in that round, and I had a premier moment, I feel, of the battle. But his third, well, I shouldn't say of the battle, of that round. His third round's very entertaining.
Pat, go ahead. Oh, did we lose Pat?
It scared me for a moment. I saw both of you not move, and I was like, what happened?
Oh, no, I'm right here. I'm good.
Oh, hey. How's it going? Can you
There he
hear
is.
and see me?
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not sure what happened there. Perhaps Russian spies. Okay, so who did you have winning? I'm sorry, I didn't.
A lot of Zay.
Lotta Zay. Okay.
I had a 3-3 with 11 moments to 6.
And then who'd you give it to, DVOS?
I can agree with Gabino's assessment. I like what I did, but in terms of how many moments Lotta Zay produced, I could see him taking the second.
Cool. So yeah, so I had for me and my scorecard when I was going through it, he definitely he had a little bit more like hilarity to his stuff too. Like, he was being funny as well in there. So like, you guys both had a different dynamics in this round. I felt like he was like obviously aggressive, like he is creative, but he also had some funniness in there, which helped create a moment. I thought that what he did with that the Lotta statements angle, right? It's like a creative way to get to a punch that probably wouldn't work if he didn't have the angle and like the impersonation type thing, right? Right. And so as far as like effective writing, that's kind of how I'm basing it on, because you also had different dynamics as well. Like, you had the rebuttal, you had which, I mean, I guess, and then you also had like the crowd control. You also had like the very poignant angle of like, look at you, look at Chilla Jones, and then you went into the what you are, what you could have been thing, right? So I thought like you're directly attacking him, which I think counts for something, which I don't think he did much of in his round. You know what I mean? So yeah, so that one it's tough to call writing wise, like who was more effective with the bars that they did. So moving on to performance. So that's where I would just kind of be like, all right, cool, we're tied. It's a 1-1 there. So I go to the next performance and like effectiveness there. So I feel like it's almost like a clear edge for you with the crowd control with the response for like the fact that you went in and did a rebuttal, right? So I give you that the edge on that specific that specific point. So I don't really, and then so I guess that leaves us going into moments. I don't necessarily need to if you win the performance side. You know what I mean? So for me, I actually slight edge that round to you based on kind of
Appreciate
what I watched. But yeah, I mean that's just me kind of trying to stick to the criteria though. I feel like it's a lot closer because like if you just go by moments, I think it's easy to see that like let Lotta Zay run with it. But like he had those like the density of what he was saying. He had like the bands on hand like lobster claws, like that shit I like. But I don't know, what are we doing?
There we go. I'm here. I see y'all.
What do I got? Is that on me? Is that my
no
internet? Okay. All right, but anyways, that's how I got it. I have so far I have it 2-0 DVOS.
Cool. I gotta say, I think Lotta Zay probably has the best name flips I've ever had said to me. Like, probably still, like the DVOS, just the way that he flips it, I think is so creative, and it speaks its testimony to like. On top of this, consider this as well. When this battle went down, this was in between Lotta Zay competing in the season 1 South Division KOTD tournament.
Oh, dope.
Right. So you'll notice, and I thought it was funny. I think he battled Riggs or somebody else after me, like the next weekend, and he has like the diaper bar at the beginning, and he's got like baby kind of diaper bars at the other battle he's got. And I thought, okay, so he just was splitting up the material between the two. But I mean, it also like he strategized it, right? He knew how to balance his workload, and he gave a stellar performance here. Even, with the choke at the end of his first round, this is I feel a very good performance from Zay still.
Real quick, gentlemen, I need to step away for 2 minutes, and I will be right back if you can carry this for a sec.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah, we'll wait for him so that we can get his judgment on the third round. And then so I mean he's a pro, man, so he had a full plate, obviously, and he did really well in the fucking tournament. I mean, I don't know, man. Lotta Zay is just we've had him here twice. He battled Mike Bailey, and he brought a fucking 4th round for that battle. That was unexpected. And that was crazy. Like the battle was over, and I
saw that.
Oh, okay. You saw, and then I was surprised as shit. He just starts going off, and I was like, I've never seen that happen before.
It was good state. Like, just he's a good performer. He's a good entertainer. I don't know if him and Mike Bailey had maybe talked about. I don't know that so well, but I saw him do that. And I thought, did they script this or?
Yeah. No, I feel you. And then to my point about Lotta Zay, like I just think he's one of the most underrated cats out here. Like I mean, I can go down a list of fucking battles. You and I both can. What I do want to say, since I have a moment here, this was my introduction to you. Cool. I'd seen that you had commented, and I honestly didn't fucking know, so that's on me. I'll take that. And then seeing this, man, we want you to come out here at some point. We would really.
I would enjoy working with y'all. I appreciate that you guys had Random out there. I like that battle. Actually the whole card. I'm a part of the not that there's a biases, but I'm part of the West Coast, the awards panel that's going on in the Western Conference. And
Nico,
they were talking about the league, like League of the Year. And I was really happy that, and I hope it's still the case. I got to go look at the nominations, but like after all the votes came in, that you guys were still up there, because while I haven't been as tapped in with y'all's battles over the last year, I do see you guys working. And I feel like it was right around the time Mike Bailey battled Lotta Zay that I was tuned into y'all. Mm-hmm. And so then I start, I'm going through Verse Tracker and I'm looking, and you guys have had a really consistent year. I mean, as far as like events, high caliber, well-oiled machine. I mean, you guys are a good fucking league over there. So congrats. I'm glad you're getting your flowers. I hope you guys win. Obviously, we're going to discuss it on, I think it's the 30th in the Western Conference Discord, but you guys have a great case for League of the Year.
Yo, let's go.
Bang, bang.
Bang.
That's great. Well, I appreciate that. So yeah, we would, obviously, since we have this connection, I was going to reach out anyway, but since we're talking now, we would love to have you out here for an event this year. So we'll make sure to keep
rap.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get into this third round. And then because I need to be done here shortly. So
all right, hurry up.
It's another hour and a half. So just
I know.
It's on 1.5, dog.
You ain't insane, pussy. White fucking clown don't run the town. Oh, dog, keep talking. I'm son of Sam, hunt you down. Ready to body a couple, thinking they gonna pull up on lot and fuck around. How that sound? Even though it ain't a full fucking house, do you really believe when it comes to this lot? Do you truly believe with the kid that there's nothing to watch? Me neither. It's a bitch ass plight. Deliberate gibberish. Even I can admit that spite. But all that, the cheers show, doesn't take much to prove who's the boss. Let's get that right. I wonder, years later, will we get that nice?
Let's go.
Well, for your friends, I got big advice. A big sweeper like Sabrina, if you get that height, a deluxe apartment in the sky, big white light. You moving on up.
Yeah.
The Cosby, you ain't win that fight.
Yeah. Let's go.
Your soul rose and family be with you in a different world.
Okay.
Why have you looking like Nick at night?
Let's go.
I ain't gotta lift that pipe. I ain't gotta lift that pipe or get that knife. I could choke your throat till it's broke. Grip that tight.
Yeah.
Trying to get next to popping. Dick Van Dyke. Wait, let me flip that. Wait, hey, hold me down back there. Wait,
Please.
wait. Wait, that was fire. That was fire. Let me flip that twice. I'm next to popping soda sweeper. Black on a white man if this bitch take flight. Nah. Go back to the earlier setup and skip that. Mix that.
Yep.
It's a quintuple. Because he also had a show on Nick at Night. I did that.
That's a fact.
But fuck trying to give back life. I don't think it's just that man's night. It's a fucking train wreck. But I'm more to smoke your headband tight. Let blame twice. Let blame twice. Let blame twice. If he don't keep turning the other cheek like he can't get the 2K head scan right. Let's go.
Let's go.
You goddamn right.
Bring it back up.
You goddamn right. That feeling you getting is a diabolical setup like a villain. So the plan devised, bullets going both ways, meaning they standing by. I kick through your door. Pump, click, click. Only question is where you land, Devise. Now, that was fire. Ain't never heard that one. That was fire. Now they understanding why. I gotta reroute that. My family from the city, they here and they out back, but it ain't about that. But if you doubt that,
Hold it down, please. Yo, respect the MC.
Be quiet. My family here and they out back, but it ain't about that. But if you doubt that, I'm a half a shell on top of Devise like fertilizing a house plant. No, you gonna get your mouth smacked because you thought it was all jokes, dude. He knew. My company filming a movie called One Nation. That's not old news. I went out of my own pocket, paid for locations, equipment, got a cast and a whole crew.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm building it up from the ground. So I asked the coach for help so I can make more moves.
Yep.
But you know, when you want something done, you got to do it yourself.
That's a fact.
You know, that's so true.
Yep.
But Gabe tried to make like that nobody supported the link. Made me think, what does he do that's so cool?
Talk about it.
And best believe me, I know y'all wouldn't believe me unless I showed you. I ain't LinkedIn, but LinkedIn told me Gabriel works at Whole Foods.
I think my boss is here too.
Gabriel works at Whole Foods. Okay. Okay.
Let me get some kale later.
Gabriel works at Whole Foods. Okay. Now I gotta show you. Because I know it's easier to laugh at another motherfucker until it's on you. So, everybody join along in the game. It's time to coach, dude. After everything I say, I want y'all to say, Gabriel works at Whole Foods. Now, this company pays all the rent from all the shit I film. I punch my own clock. I make my own rules. Meanwhile,
Gabriel works at Whole Foods.
Even on the side, you know, right? Well, you know I'm doing music, right? I make thousands a month engineering on Pro Tools. Meanwhile,
Gabriel works at Whole Foods.
You ain't got nobody, not one single body. And if you do, you gotta show proof. I don't know when this white boy gonna have time to go on the street like Will Ferrell in Old School. There's no time when
Gabriel works at Whole Foods.
You graduated and you still can't get acclimated in this world? Because all them student loans do. And you know why else?
Gabriel works at Whole Foods.
But off top, he can tell you something about mushrooms on the spot, like toadstool.
Let's go,
Like toadstool, and why is that?
Gabriel works at Whole Foods.
Hey, listen, I know this is so rude, but what's even more rude is somebody making fun of somebody in the beginning stages of being self-made. That's even more cool, especially when
Gabriel works at Whole Foods.
What the fuck are you gonna do? They can't market that. You ain't got nothing organic to produce. You ain't got nothing. Jesus Christ. You ain't got nothing organic to produce. Our key in the fact you wish you had a buzz like mine, like drinking old dudes. Now, I Ziploc sealed you. Maybe we can make somebody in hip hop feel you. Like Biggie said, you're nobody till somebody kills you.
Hey, shout out to Whole Foods, man. Shout out to
Definitely.
Most disrespectful rap league.
Yo, you
Barely made it to Team Hami. I work at Whole Foods as a butcher. I'm about to break down a body.
Let's go. He's a good butcher.
Come on, man.
Go, man.
Let's go, man.
Let's go.
That was good.
Turn up.
Lotta, I like to talk about people's ladies because it's simple and works. And yours was the best I've come across since we shut down the earth. So remind me who your boo thing. If I remember, she got a cute name, but it's slipping from me. Wait a minute. Is it Trisha Marie Carter? She gonna get this dickin' for free, Lotta. Respectfully. Respectfully. Especially because I heard she got a prestigious career, right, bro? I heard her correct. She said she's a fucking life coach. You know what rhymes with life coach? Your wife's broke. Your wife's broke. Yo, who the fuck? Oh, it's gonna be a whole round, man. Yo, who the fuck asked for her guidance? This shit doesn't seem right. She gonna teach us how to live a wonderful life. She married you, Lotta. I don't know if I trust that advice. See, people seek out coaches when they read the Forbes list and want to act a type. They seek out your bitch when they want 5 bummy kids and a fat ass wife. She's a life coach? What qualifications could she possibly have? She don't even care about her kids' futures. Look at who she chose as the dad. If you act like that ain't the case, I ain't surprised you're lying, but there's a picture of Zay in her wallet that says, my first client. I am trying to understand what skill set she could possess besides always taking angled photos of her breasts to hiding all the rest of that gelatinous massive mess, then tagging body positivity in a photo that got no body to detect. That's why I guess she drew on bad makeup because she a fat broad. She got the Mulan matchmaker in a That's why she drew on bad. Please. That's why she drew on bad. That's why she drew on bad makeup because she a fat broad. He got the Mulan matchmaker and a bitch with a dad bod. She out here rocking chola lips that are so low budget because she's classless and belong to the masses like socialists. That's how I know she only doing this for clout. How is she fit to judge the shape we in? She got her own figure to figure out. And I honestly hate her because I'm a psychology major and I could tell she only trying to fuck with the heads of her clients. She's trying to fuck with the heads. That's why any recommendation she's making is probably average at best. Can you imagine, for real, if you were manic depressed, cutting checks for advice you could find in a meal at fucking Panda Express? What a shallow occupation. What an arrogant trade. She's even got a store selling shit for which only desperate persons would pay. I'm talking gemstones, crystals, mementos, symbols. Her clients try and set goals. In the end, though, dismal. They don't. Crescendo. Her advice like a death note so she can take this L after their life dies. Moreno. Let me guess though. I don't know what your lady age be, but if she's pushing rock to change your mood, I assume she an 80s baby. I say she a fraud, she a fake. What is self-absorbed aura to claim? If she's supposed to help you reach your full potential, why don't you try to explain how you were one of the greatest and you could have let your status remain if you followed her guidance? So either what she said didn't work, Lotta, or she didn't get paid. I say she a fake. She a fraud, thinking she God gift to man. How's this chick making $30K a year going to help you manifest a chance at $100 grand? I say that insecure, poor taste, whores making decisions with your brand, living vicariously through you, Lotta, and she's making the same mistakes you made all over again. But this is the third round. So why don't we talk about a different bitch? You remember Zay battling C3? Let's press replay. She's a short and stocky lesbian, but I guess to him thought she could change. Why didn't you tell him about that third round and what it say? Don't be embarrassed, soldier. I thought you wanted to beat the pussy up, flip it over, be her Casanova, have more kids with her than the Figueroa. The whole round, the whole beginning of that round, Zay's describing how we hit that. Meanwhile, your wife's at home like, we never did that. He don't put it down that way. It's how I realized I could speak down on Zay. I hit your wife up with life advice. Like, hey, mama, I know you may not be into some Mono Blanco, but my dick game heaven sent, and I heard you like Palo Santo. And I heard you like Palo Santo. Nobody think Lotta Macho. Besides, I'm one of the first to state that I'm with the smoke like Colorado. So she gave it up pronto. I roll and she need to get stretched out like I'm tossing Rondo. Whole time she's telling me what you did to C3, give to me. And I took long notes. And even though I think your soul partner is dumb as fuck as far as her job goes, it was the fruit of my labor. So I left a big nut in that big stomach, no avocado. Right now. We're almost done. Yo, everybody, right now, Zay is like a fuck you bitch angle. How basic and fake. You think I tell lies on this stage? You see this pocket square, Lotta? Your lady said that I look dapper with it. Deshaun bitch. Walmart. Deshaun bitch show me.
Let's go. Shout out Walmart.
Be all right. Shout out Walmart. Shout out Walmart. You see this pocket square, Lotta? Your lady said that I look dapper with it. Deshaun bitch showed me her clit. She had me in Tampa with it. I got her right with both hands, man. I'm ambidextrous. But don't worry, I wasn't actually tempted. I only hit her up to see if he was a man she respected. And I got an answer that'll put you in jeopardy. So I asked for the question, what is this? You know? Your bitch's panties, you guessed it. I know you recognize this song. I thought, yo, look at this shit. She's sad as fuck. Yo, I know you recognize this song. I thought you'd be happy to see him. Here you go, you chubby cup. You gotta fight your back for this evening. Time.
The fucking pain, bro.
Yo.
Bro, it made me laugh, dude, uncontrollably. I was like, oh, damn, he's got the panties and where his pocket square is at. What a fucking... And then I just started laughing.
Yeah.
I wanted to hate the inner in me wanted to hate, but I couldn't do it. It made me fucking laugh. That's ridiculous, dude.
Took a while to fold that look properly.
Took a while for me to
fold that shit. That's hilarious, man.
Well, let's make sure we give this really quick, man. Big ups to this fucking battle, yo. What the fuck? All
Is
right.
that so when you were talking about you had some like how did you feel about the third round? Is that the round you were talking about at the very beginning of the battle? Where you're like,
Yeah, in hindsight, I like to do personal angles, disrespectful angles like that. In hindsight, it's not one of my favorite. I feel like I just didn't construct it well. I feel like I should have taken a different approach. I think I still would have talked about the same thing, but I should have done it completely differently. Because the way that it executed, because it was so like, it was mean. Like it was, not even to a reaction point. I was just being mean. That like it wasn't doing like the clever. It wasn't getting the reaction for like cleverness or shock value that I wanted. It was just kind of watching it happen. And so while I feel like it went as well as it could have gone the way that it was written, I feel like it could have been done better. It could have been written better the way that I approach it. So, but I like his third. I thought it was creative. No one's ever done like the job stuff. Unfortunately, I'm not at Whole Foods anymore, but I thought I was really entertained by it. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Pat, go ahead and start.
Yeah, I'll start off. So I thought if I'm judging like who had the more effective writing on there, obviously I kind of started with like creativity, because I feel like he had like and in Whole Foods, and while that was cool, I also thought it kind of it kind of went on a little too long a little bit, right? But he had a bunch of other stuff kind of there at the beginning. Like he had that 2K head scan. That was a huge moment. And then the next pop, Dick Van Dyke. Oh my god, dude.
That was
and then the sitcom scheme, he had like 3 moments that he kind of squoze out of that one. You know what I mean? So I thought he kind of got started in the same direction that his second round was going, and then before he went into the Whole Foods thing. The first part where he like led up to Whole Foods, it was like a long setup just to like do that expose that you're at Whole Foods. I didn't feel like it was like a big payoff right there. But yeah, so then so if I'm trying to compare rounds and figure out who won as far as writing, then I look at what you did, and I was like, okay, we're picking I fucked your bitch angle. Creativity already kind of at a negative deficit, so I was just waiting to see kind of what bars we squoze out of it, and I thought you had a few of them that were pretty dope. Belongs to the masses, like socialist was good for me, and then you had something like take this L like Moran. What was
it was a Death Note bar mixed in with like just the All right, so it's layered a couple ways. So like she sells gemstones, right? And then the take this L after her light dies was her life is like a death note. She can take an L after this light dies, morendo. Because in the setup I say crescendo, and morendo is the like classical music term for when it's the opposite of a crescendo. It's when it ends. So that's take an L after, and then the guy in Death Note's name is Light. You can take this L after her light dies, morendo. It's the end. It's a couple different
After
things
her
in
light
there.
dies, morendo. Cool.
So for me, I felt like the effective writing was more on Lotta's side on that one, because I felt like it was just like tough to know what you were saying was like. It almost like I felt like I had to be on the inside of knowing in order to get a lot of that stuff from you. So like if I had to say, because like how you said, like, I just wasn't done right. It was just like almost felt like I was being mean for the sake of being mean. I agree with you. Yeah, it was a little bit like if there was more bars that we squeezed out of it, or more moments, so to speak. I probably would have given you the edge there. So with that, it just kind of puts it for me a final score 2-1. DeVos. First 2 to DeVos, last 1 to Lotta.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Bang.
Okay, so I'll start with Lotta Zay.
I don't know, man. Part of me is like that you did fold up those panties to look like a pocket square. So I don't know. I feel like that's got to be worth something. But
that is worth something for sure. Yeah, that is insane. That's not her panties, right?
They might they probably fit her. Respect. No, I'm joking. So my
okay,
my
that's okay.
girl,
You can just say no. You can just say no, dude.
No.
He goes into it. He's like, no. Well, I went to the Goodwill, and I'm like,
he's like, I did get her 5.
It is my chicks. What'd you say? Okay. So creative writing for Lotta, I give him a point. I mean, the whole sitcom scheme. I just literally put the whole show scheme is nuts. That's what I put. There were so many different quotables on that. Rewatch that shit. That I mean, somebody should clip that and fucking caption it. That's really good. The 2K head scan. Can't even get the 2K head scan right. Where you land in DeVos.
Land of Oz, dude. That was
where you land. Oh my god. What are we doing, bro? The Lotta brings receipts. I put because of the Whole Foods things, and I put in quotations, Pat, screenshots. So like this isn't this is like something that he's done. He just did it against Mike Bailey, or no, Eli Ace. Anyway, so like to see him do it again, he kind of set it up the same way. So I was like, oh shit, I didn't know that he did it. Because I haven't seen him do it like a lot, so I don't know if there's like anyway. The crowd control, obviously, with the Whole Foods thing. I do think I put on here drug on as well. But so again, still with the writing, I think he was able to just punch a ton and have a lot of fucking content. Effective writing 1, performance and presence 1. Almost I put he had 1 stuff again 1. Look, when we're splitting hairs with this, because you guys are both so fucking full steam ahead, we're splitting hair. I'm splitting hairs with it. So I marked it just like 1. Like I just gave a mark for when he had to stumble. So like I almost gave him a doctor point there. So I got to figure out what what metric is there. You had 3 where you had just minor slip ups. And then on aggression, I mean, he was there at 1. So, and then he had 9 moments. So I had 3 across the board there. You did really well. Creative writing for me, for you, my first client. I mean, that's just so fucking funny. I do think that at that point is when it started to switch to getting like just more just talking shit. And I put on there battling his wife question mark because it just wasn't getting super I I don't know. Like I said, it was just talking shit as opposed to like rhyming good and wood. But you didn't do that in particular. But I'm just saying, like, it wasn't like super creative on that part. And then I put on here though, talking to this guy, like at the end, like you could tell like throughout the whole performance that your fucking aggression is A1, and I feel like you knew what the job was. So you did not take this opportunity lightly. And I am very, very impressed overall. I have 6 moments for you there. 0.5 on writing, 0.5 on performance, or presence and performance because of the 3 that I have there. And then aggression at a 1. So I have a 2 there. I have Lotta Zay 2-1.
Boom.
Not mad at it.
Bang, bang, bang. I thought it was a debatable battle. I thought it was cool, man. Good job, brother.
That was great. Seriously. That was great. Nick Jones says DVOS is dope. Toma, he said, can't wait to hear your opinions on props. I'm not the biggest fan of them unless they're used correctly. I think you held the moment for the panties one. That was just fucking hilarious. But sometimes props are just way fucking. It's just they are not used correctly. That's the best way for me to put it. And you're like, Jesus, what the fuck are we doing, man?
Yeah.
I'll save his name, but one guy threw whatever, it was Roll Poet, and like in the warm-up one, he pulled out like fucking corn nuts and something else, and he like threw it. He's like, I know you want to fucking eat these, and I was like, I mean, yeah, man.
Why does that make me laugh out of context? That's fucking stupid, dude.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Anyway, so yeah, great job, man. We appreciate you being here with us today.
Yeah,
let people know where to find you and all that. Yeah, so Universal Battle Realm, the YouTube channel, primary thing I would want people to go put attention on. Twitter is at Ganja La Bamba. The Instagram is the guy with the ties. Check out Rob with the Bop, Arrogant Marketing. If you guys get connection to it out there, 101.3 The Hustle, which is the radio station out here. Next week is or this weekend, excuse me, is a really big week for New Mexico hip hop. We have the New Mexico Hip Hop Awards. I'm very fortunate. I've been nominated for Battle Rapper of the Year out here. And so I hope to be able to bring that as an accolade into 2024. Get with me, Gabe Barrio, Robert Perez, Benny Loke, Drop TGB, just for inquiries about UVR stuff coming up. We'll have, I think, tryout events spread out over the year, but we got to see how that goes first. Definitely go watch. We just got a new drop, Trading Nate versus Pyrex. If you don't end up, for whatever reason, working with me, I highly recommend looking at, his name is Pyrex. He's also from UBR. He's a battler who's a veteran out here who would like to start making his name in other leagues and other states. Magic the Prophet is in Colorado. He's located there, and he's another staple in UBR history. Lobo Savage in Arizona. There's Odygy, Spazzo. We got Duncan out in Canada, or excuse me, not Canada, fucking Alaska. A lot of UBR love all over the place. Kamikaze and Trading Nate are new UBR affiliates, part of the league. So I appreciate all of the new people on the league making us still stay relevant in the West Coast, and please go show love to all of them.
Man, thank you. Fucking big shout out for sure. Everyone that you just named, let them know to fucking hit me up at Mike Masters 801. I'm fucking happy to get them into the fray, as it were, so that we can put them on the roster for 2024 for out of town talents. Man, we're freaking excited about that. So that's great. Pat, do you have anything you want to say before? Oh, well, I got one thing. Well, first off, DVOS, we appreciate you being here. We're gonna close up, and then Pat, do you have anything else you want to say to DVOS before we let him go?
Dude, DVOS, thank you, bro. Appreciate you hopping on with us, providing some insight, and letting us get to know the league a little bit, man. That was probably the best person to do it from over there, man. So I appreciate you hopping on and giving us all that, man. So hope you have a good rest of your day, brother.
Likewise, thanks for having me.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you, bro. We'll talk to you soon.
Later.
One more time, guys, for DVOS. That was great.
Toma asked about where do rebuttals sit in your scoring system. For me, it can be in both. So the first part of my scoring system is effective writing or effective bars. So like if it's a rebuttal and it actually works effectively, because sometimes rebuttals get points just because somebody did a rebuttal, but doesn't necessarily mean it was actually like a moment or dope. So it sits there. And so if it's effective in the writing and the bar category, then that's where it sits. Now, the next phase is performance for me. If somebody does it and it doesn't fully land, but it gets a little bit of credit because it was a rebuttal, it will live there too. So a little bit of both.
I mean, for rebuttals for me, I counted it as two. I counted it as 2 moments because it's very creative to do. So like bonus points for sure. Yeah. I mean, clearly I can see with my judging style that if I mean, I don't know. I'm curious to hear some feedback, but also talk to you, Pat, offline. And I don't know. What do you guys think about it? I mean, it came down to moments, but also I think it was pretty fair. I think that what you did too was pretty fair too, Pat. Yeah. I don't know. We want to get this right. We want to get it pretty close. And so we're going to continue to work on this because the first battles for the playoffs will be in March. So we got to get it right soon. With that said, next week we will be interviewing one of the battlers from the headlining battle because we will have announced it by then. So that is what we should be expected on the 24th. So without further ado, we certainly appreciate everyone that tapped in this evening at Mike Masters 8 or afternoon. Jesus Christ. At Mike Masters 801 on everything. Spades versus Search is live now. And be on the lookout for just new content on the Instagram and Facebook. Pat, anything from your side?
Dude, absolutely not, bro. I am just the founder and I'm happy to be on this show. That's it, brother. That's it. You're the announcer guy. You know what I mean? That's what the lieutenant does. They make announcements.
Stop fucking saying that, dude.
Just end the live then. Just end the live because this is what it is, bro. Until next time.
All right. We'll talk to you guys soon. Appreciate it. And have a nice evening.
Hell yeah.
Peace.
Peace.